Toni Ford. I work as an instructor at the local community colleges. I also have a background in counseling as well. And I have two sons. One is 19 and one soon to be 12. And I never dealt with bullying with my 19-year-old. He was always well-liked. He very strong first child. So when my 11-year-old was being bullied, I didn't recognize the signs. And so, as I said earlier, my 11-year-old, he would come home and I'd say, well, how was your day? And he would just give me a fine, but he would be his fine. My 11-year-old is like, I call him the puppy in the window. I just want to play, I just want to be everybody's friend, and if you don't like me, I'm going to make you like me because I want to be your friend. I want to be everybody's friend. That is him. And so he came home a couple of times and he was telling me about this one kid. And he said, oh, this one kid, and I won't mention his name, but he was saying, oh, he hit me. What do you mean he hit me? Hit you? And he's like, well, he kind of pushed me a little bit too hard. I said, okay, well, make sure you tell your teacher. So this happened over a couple of times, not necessarily the hitting, but just being rude, saying, I'm going to beat you up, I'm going to, you're ugly. Just saying just mean names, and things. And he had like the guy had two other friends with him who would kind of play along as well. And so my son never really told me the full story for months. Like this is in 5th grade it happened. He's in 6th now. So it was for months I didn't know about the story. And then halfway through I noticed his grades, or the things he's supposed to learn in 5th grade, he really wasn't progressing. And this is when I went to the teacher and I said, hey, this kid is picking on my son. He's calling him names. He's got a group of friends that's picking on him. What is being done about this? And what hurt me at the point was knowing my son is just this happy-go-lucky. Well, Sam is not that innocent as well. So she turned it back on my son. So this is where God really, really intervened on me, because I could have easily gone up to the school and just show out. And God said, no, you're going to handle this as the way that I taught you how to handle conflict and handle it. You're going to handle it. You're going to bridle your tongue. And so you're going to go through the process and you're going to just love on your son and let your son know that he is loved and that there's open communication. And so I was really resentful because I'm really big about education, and now it's affecting my son's education. And it kept going on and on. I mean, there was about 3 or 4 incidents that I filed. And my son is just good, and I know that's God in him, because despite it all, it didn't affect his personality, but it affected his learning. So right now we're trying to play catch up from all of 5th grade. He's good now and he's got great teachers in 6th grade, but school-wise, he would shut down at school, so he wasn't learning. So over the time, the last day of school, one of the mothers came up to me and she said, my daughter has something to tell you. And I was like, okay. And what she wound up telling me is that her daughter stuck up for my son in front of to the teacher and said, he is picking on Samuel for no reason, and you're not seeing this. And this is when she gave a whole laundry list, things that I didn't even know about. So part of me was like, why didn't you tell me this was going on? And I was telling my son, I was like, I'm your biggest advocate. I'll do whatever I need to do to protect you. And he's like, well, Mom, I didn't want you to feel that I couldn't take care of it. But I didn't know what to do, and I felt nobody would believe me. I went to the teacher, I went to the principal, and I felt nobody would believe me. So I just didn't, I just took it. I just did what I had to do and just took it. And so at that time, I told him, I said, I don't care if someone steps on your toe. You tell me about it, and as a mom, I will decide how far I'm going to go with it. Because I say I'm there as an advocate, and I believe anything you would tell me when it's someone's picking it, because I know you. You know, Jeremiah 1:5 says, God knew you, when you were in the womb. So I know you because you were in my womb. So I know how you are, and I know you don't start anything. You don't have any, or I'm not saying he was perfect. I would never be the parent to say, oh, my child didn't do that. I'd be like, oh, he could have been. So I was telling him, I said, you don't ever start anything. You don't bully anybody. You don't make fun of anybody. You don't call anybody's name. But if somebody picks on you, you let an adult know. And you definitely come and tell us. So I think in experiencing all this, he has shown my mom and dad is there for me. And I need to continue being the person I am. I still need to be the puppy. I still need to be the friend of everybody. And I still need to protect other people. And I've watched him stand up for other people as well. And I think that's just God working in him, saying that you didn't like it when someone did it to you. And now you stand up for others. You be there for others. You love on others despite. Don't join the group. Be the difference. So that's my son. And it's going to be hard because I worry every day he goes to school. It's, middle school is no fun. And I worry every day. But then I go on to that I know God's got him. And so every morning as I walk out the house, he doesn't know I do, as we're driving to school, God just protect him. Just be with him. Let him come home safe. Let no harm or danger come his way. And then we talk on the way home. How was your day? What was going on? What was a good thing? What was a bad thing? Okay, who didn't you like today? and just listen. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, Heavenly Father. Father, I just ask you to be with every mom that's out there that's watching this podcast and they just don't know what to do, Father. Father, I just ask them to turn to you, Father, because you have all the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding of what our children are going through, dear Heavenly Father. And I just ask you to be with each of the parents out there and that give them the wisdom to go forward. And to be there to protect their children and know what to do when their children comes across a bullying situation there, Heavenly Father. I thank for Lisa for giving her the idea and the steps to go through for it, and she heard your voice, and that I hope this podcast reaches not just this group of praying moms, but it reaches praying moms all around the nation, around the world. In your son's name we pray, amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.